All right. Hi, everybody. This is From We Can't to We Can. I'm Trinity Jagdale, the founder of From We Can't to We Can. And From We Can't to We Can has started its at-home series where we are interviewing people. And our first person that we are interviewing is my inspiration, the start of the organization itself, and the phenomenal role model. We have Alexus. So, Alexus, why don't you go ahead and explain who you are and your diagnosis and anything you'd like to say?
Hi, my name is Alexus. I have SMA type 2, and I was diagnosed at the age of 2, and I'm 19.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what you guys may not know is that Alexis has been home for almost about a month. She just came home from a 7 month long hospital journey in CHOP. And, that's that's crazy. A lot of people don't necessarily experience that. And so I'm happy that she's here to explain some of the things that she went through. So first and foremost, how does it feel to be out of the hospital?
It feels great. It's awful.
Good, good, good. So while you were in the hospital, explain how like your family life was set up. Who stayed with you at the hospital and who stayed at home? How was that like for your family?
It was definitely tough. Uh, I, my mom stayed with me at the hospital, and my dad went back and forth. But my nana stayed home with my younger brother and sister, uh, Ava and Zane. So we
Oh,
were kind of split up. It was tough.
right, definitely. And your younger brother has spinal muscular atrophy too, right?
Does.
Yeah, and so kudos to Nana, being able to take care of two kids. Um, she's another phenomenal person, just like Alexis. So what were like some of your thoughts while you were in the hospital for that long?
It was tough. I missed my brother and sister. Um, it was definitely a journey, but
And that's why we're so happy that you were able to come out of this, and we are so proud of you for accomplishing all of this, and we are definitely supporting you and walking you through this every step of the way. Um, so while you were in the hospital, what was like the schedule like? Because a lot of people don't know, like it's not just like being in the hospital bed and having, a nurse or two here and there. Explain like the schedule of an everyday life in the hospital.
um, it was a lot of waking up in the middle of the night because nurses had to come in and do their assessment, and um, I had I couldn't just stay in the bed. They eventually, when I was getting better, they had to get me up and get my body moving, and it was a lot of people in and out
Yeah,
all the time.
they were in about like I think your mom told me every 30 minutes or maybe it was every hour a new nurse was in
Yeah,
there.
every hour. Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. And I've actually visited Alexis a couple times while she was in the hospital and just experiencing, one day. It's very eye opening to what parents with special needs and parents with disabilities go through while their child is in the hospital. I remember I didn't ever seem like we had an alone time really because there really was a nurse in there every 2 seconds. It felt like checking whatever they had to check, drawing blood work. During the night, there is really no sleep because they're always in there. And it's not that, they're not supposed to be in there. They're doing what they have to do to keep you healthy and keep you alive. So it's definitely a different experience that I think everybody needs to kind of understand because it's not easy and it's probably one of the hardest things that people, with your disability and other disabilities that have to go through long hospital stays. So my other question is, what what's a message that you have for people that have gone through long battles and that are going through long battles and they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Um, don't give up, because you you may have someone that you love that needs you, and it's you can't just give up, because there is a light, and you will see it eventually. And everything happens for a reason. And we may not know what it is, but there's a reason. And God definitely knows what He is doing.
Woo! That was some great advice. That's some really good advice. I love that. That really hit home. Um, so, as you know, and as we are currently in this situation, we're going to start talking about pressing issues. Um, like I said, thank you so much, and we're super proud of everything that you've done. Um, why don't you kind of explain how it's like for, being, back home from the hospital, but still having to be just as cautious, even more cautious now that we've got the coronavirus. Is life any different for you now that we've had the coronavirus, or is it the same?
Yes and no. I mean, I've always had to, kind of stay in the house because I can't go anywhere because we don't have a vehicle. And so it's, but also there is a virus, and that really can affect, especially me and my brother, with our lungs. So yeah.
I think a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. Hi, Ava. That's Alexis's younger sister. A lot of people don't understand that uh, it is different for people with special needs and disabilities, because the little bit that they could do, they can't do anymore. You can't even, really necessarily go outside and enjoy your yard, because coronavirus is it's kind of waiting for you almost, because it's such a, disease, a virus that's pressing and it's all over the place. And I don't, now that people are forced to sit home, they actually get to experience and relate to someone like you in your community, where you have to stay home when a common cold is around school. You have to stay home when it's flu season. They're finally experience what it feels like to have a disability, and needing to quarantine themselves and really stay in isolation in order to protect themselves. So I think there's a lot of lessons coming out of the coronavirus, and how it helps us relate to other people and have compassion for other people. Can you share some positivities that you've experienced throughout your journey, and what's formed your hobbies and things like that?
Well, again, don't give up. God has helped me a lot. Trinity Youth helps me a lot. And just think of the positive stuff as much as you can. It's hard, but you have to pick out the good things that you have in your life at the moment. And music helps me a lot. I love makeup because you can express yourself. I don't wear it because to make me look prettier. It's just like a canvas. And so, like, it's art. And I love to watch YouTube videos and just be a normal teenager.
Yay. Yes, Alexis, being Alexis' best friend, she's definitely music oriented as she loves Justin Bieber, and we are waiting for quarantine to lift and the safety part to come back so that we can go and enjoy his concert. So it's definitely fun being her best friend because she is awesome, and I really definitely loved hearing that up is like a canvas for you. That I never thought of it that way. So I definitely like that. Um, so like I said like 3 times, and I'll never stop saying it until the day that we pass. But thank you so much for being my best friend and being an inspiration to me and being a positive light to this world and really truly a role model to everybody around. You know, they don't know you, but they will. And, you know, they'll see your fight and they see that you're a warrior. So, our thank you to you. We would like to give you a $15 Sephora gift card. And
Thank you.
of course, we will be sending that to you very soon, probably as soon as we get off of this. But it's just our little gratitude and thank you to you. And thank you for being an amazing person.
Thank you.
Problem at all. I love you, and thank you guys for tuning in for this first episode. We're so lucky to have Alexis to be able to do this because it has been a battle. And so this is definitely something we are so excited to do. I'm so excited that I'm able to do this with her. If you'd like to learn more about her and my journey together, you can go to www.wecan'ttowecan.org under About, where you will see how our friendship has really played out over the years and the different battles that she's gone through. She's really a phenomenal person. So go ahead and tune in, and we will see you next time on our From We Can to We Can at Home series.